Ever wonder how a product makes its way from a distant factory to your shopping cart? It's a journey that spans continents, oceans, and countless hands, all working together to bring you the things you need and want. It's a journey powered by the global supply chain, the invisible engine behind our daily lives. Every item on a store shelf has traveled a complex path, relying on a network of ships, trucks, warehouses, and workers. But right now, that engine is sputtering. Delays, shortages, and disruptions are making it harder than ever for products to reach their destinations. Retailers are under immense pressure, and the outcome affects what we buy, how we shop, and what we pay. The ripple effects are felt in every aisle and at every checkout. This isn't just about big business, it's about the everyday items we rely on: holiday gifts, groceries, essentials. The things that fill our homes and our lives are all part of this fragile system. When the supply chain falters, we all feel it. Empty shelves, delayed packages, rising prices. Even simple shopping trips become unpredictable, and the cost of living can quickly climb. The challenges of 2024 have pushed this system to its breaking point. From labor shortages to global conflicts and extreme weather, every link in the chain is under strain. Understanding this struggle reveals just how fragile our global connections are. The world is more interconnected than ever, but that also means a problem in one place can quickly spread everywhere. Retailers are caught between unpredictable disruptions and customers who expect instant gratification. They must adapt quickly, often making tough choices about what to stock and how to keep prices fair. A single delay can mean products are missing thousands of miles away weeks later. The effects ripple through the entire system, impacting everyone from manufacturers to shoppers. In this video, we'll explore the battle between retailers and supply chain chaos, how the system works, why it's so fragile, and what it means for all of us. We'll break down the hidden processes that keep our shelves stocked or leave them empty. We'll see how big companies fight back, how small businesses struggle, and the impact on workers, the economy, and the planet. The stakes are higher than ever, and the solutions aren't always simple. This is a story of resilience, innovation, and the urgent need for a more stable future for the goods that connect us all. Join us as we uncover what's really happening behind the scenes and what it means for your next shopping trip. Picture the retail supply chain as a line of dominoes. Raw materials are transformed into products, which are then shipped across the globe, passing through a complex network of manufacturers, suppliers, and logistics partners before being transferred to massive warehouses and finally delivered to stores, where shelves are stocked and ready for customers. For years, this system was engineered for maximum efficiency and the lowest possible cost, relying on just-in-time delivery to minimize excess inventory and keep operations lean. But our world is no longer stable, and this ultra-lean design leaves little room for error or unexpected events. One major disruption, a global pandemic, a blocked canal, or even a severe storm, can halt everything in its tracks, causing ripple effects throughout the entire chain. Suddenly, just-in-time becomes just-in-case chaos as companies scramble to respond to shortages and delays. Retailers who once prided themselves on keeping lean inventories found themselves with empty shelves and frustrated customers. Now, disruptions are constant. Labor shortages, rising fuel costs, trade disputes, and even political instability. Each new challenge adds layers of complexity and increases costs, making it harder to predict and manage supply. Retailers must adapt quickly, adjusting strategies not just monthly, but sometimes weekly or even daily, to keep up with changing conditions. The old playbook is gone, replaced by a need for constant innovation and flexibility. Companies now hold more inventory as a buffer, diversify suppliers across regions, and invest heavily in technology for better visibility, tracking, and forecasting. It's a costly, difficult transition requiring new skills and mindsets, but it's necessary for survival in today's world. The supply chain is no longer about pure efficiency. It's about building resilience and preparing for the unexpected. Only the adaptable, those who can pivot and innovate, will thrive in this unpredictable era of retail. The 2024 holiday season put supply chains to the test. A shorter window between Thanksgiving and Christmas meant retailers had to execute flawlessly. Companies like Target and Lowe's launched holiday campaigns earlier, hoping to spread out demand. Many brought in inventory months ahead, abandoning just-in-time for just-in-case. They built flexibility into logistics, with backup plans for disruptions. Changing consumer habits, like shopping earlier and online, helped cushion the impact. Still, the season was a high-stakes test of resilience. Fulfillment centers and delivery networks faced intense pressure. Retailers scrambled to staff up and keep orders moving. Success depended on seamless integration of marketing, sales, and supply chain. In modern retail, strategic planning and operational excellence are more critical than ever. In supply chain chaos, giants like Walmart and Amazon have a clear edge. Walmart's massive scale lets it invest in its own ships and fulfillment centers, bypassing bottlenecks. Amazon, with its air fleet and vast warehouses, controls nearly every step of delivery. When global shipping stalls, these companies prioritize their own cargo. Their dominance is clear together. They control a huge share of the US retail market. Their private infrastructure and technology create high barriers for competitors. While others scramble for space, Walmart and Amazon keep shelves stocked. Their strategy builds bigger, more independent systems to weather any storm. In today's world, size and control are the ultimate advantages. While giants build lifeboats, small retailers are left treading water. Independent shops can't charter ships or build vast warehouses. They rely on congested public infrastructure. They're last in line for shipping, facing long delays and soaring costs. A single container can be delayed for weeks while big retailers get priority. Shipping costs have skyrocketed, eating into already thin margins. Small businesses lack the forecasting tech of their larger rivals, making inventory a risky guessing game. To survive, they focus on what makes them unique: personal service, curated products, and community ties. Some band together for collective orders or shift to local sourcing. But the fight is uphill. The crisis tilts the playing field toward the giants. The diversity and vitality of local economies are at risk. The supply chain crisis threatens more than profits. It threatens Main Street itself. Supply chain chaos ripples far beyond retail. For consumers, it means inflation, higher prices on everything from groceries to electronics. Workers face burnout and labor shortages as they struggle to keep goods moving. The environmental cost is steep. Ships speed across oceans, burning more fuel. Air freight increases emissions, and delays create waste, especially for perishables. The drive for speed and low cost has made the system brittle and unsustainable. The crisis forces us to confront the true cost of our consumption. Supply chain stability is a social and environmental issue, not just an economic one. We need a more balanced approach, valuing efficiency, worker well-being, and the planet. The current crisis is a wake-up call for change. The retail landscape has changed for good. What once felt stable and familiar is now in a constant state of transformation, driven by global events and shifting consumer expectations. The era of predictable, low-cost global trade is over. Volatility is the new normal. Disruptions in shipping and logistics have become routine, forcing retailers to rethink how they move goods around the world. Resilience now matters more than efficiency. Companies are investing in stronger supply chains, building up inventory buffers, and preparing for unexpected challenges. Retailers must build flexible, transparent supply chains that can withstand shocks. Visibility across every link in the chain is essential to respond quickly when disruptions occur. Technology is key. AI and data analytics help predict disruptions and adjust plans fast. These tools enable smarter forecasting, real-time tracking, and faster decision-making at every level. The winners will be those who can see around corners and act quickly. Anticipating change and responding with agility will separate leaders from laggards in this new era. Many companies are moving production closer to home, trading some cost for stability. Nearshoring and reshoring are becoming more common as businesses seek to reduce risk and shorten delivery times. The 10,000-mile supply chain is being rethought in favor of regional approaches. Localized networks offer greater control and faster response to market changes. Adaptation is not optional. Success requires a cultural shift toward collaboration and agility. Teams must break down silos and work together to solve problems as they arise. Teams must be empowered to make quick decisions and continuously improve. Empowerment and ongoing learning are critical for staying ahead in a rapidly changing environment. The challenges are immense, but so are the opportunities. Those who adapt will find new ways to grow, innovate, and thrive despite uncertainty. The future belongs to those who embrace change. Leaders who are bold and forward-thinking will shape the next generation of retail. Retail is being rebuilt for a smarter, stronger, and more sustainable tomorrow. By prioritizing innovation and responsibility, the industry is preparing for a brighter, more resilient future. Innovation is now the retailer's best weapon. Leading companies are building digital twins, virtual models of their supply chains, to test scenarios and plan ahead. Warehouse automation is booming, with robots working alongside people to speed up fulfillment. Automation isn't about replacing workers, but boosting efficiency and accuracy. Many stores are becoming mini fulfillment hubs, shipping online orders locally to cut delivery times and costs. The traditional retail footprint is now a logistics asset. The goal? A supply chain that's resilient, intelligent, and responsive. Retailers are moving from rigid linear models to dynamic, adaptable networks. Innovation and adaptation are no longer temporary fixes. They're the new normal. Only those who evolve will thrive in the 21st century. The supply chain crisis is a wake-up call, exposing vulnerabilities in the global system. The old ways are no longer sustainable. We all need to rethink our relationship with commerce. Businesses must invest in resilience, transparency, and ethical practices. Supply chains should be efficient, but also fair to workers and kinder to the planet. Consumers may need to adjust expectations. Waiting a bit longer for a package can mean a more stable system. Supporting local businesses helps build resilient communities. The future isn't about going back, it's about building smarter, more flexible retail. Companies that treat their supply chain as a strategic asset will lead the way. This is a story about connection, how our choices shape the world. By understanding these challenges, we can all help build a more resilient, equitable, and sustainable future for commerce.